Assalamualaikum and good morning to my introduction to phonology lecturer, Mr. Khairul Niamatullah. And today I will be your language officer and I will be giving my opinion on regarding the effects of Manglish towards standard English pronunciation. First and foremost, what is Manglish? Manglish is an informal form of Malaysian English which is heavily influenced by the dominant languages of the country. It is a mixture of Malay language, Chinese and Tamil. The Manglish is widely spoken by the locals in West Malaysia and is very similar to the Singapore English or Singlish. The Malaysian Manglish can also be known as Bahasa Rojak. As you all know, rojak is a dish that is a mixture of a few ingredients, therefore making it similar to the Malaysian Manglish. Foreigners are generally unable to understand Manglish, as it is a mix of so many languages and multiple language. However, it is unique and understandable only to the Malaysians locals. Many Malaysians are able to speak their native language fluently, but choose to speak Manglish in their daily lives and conversations. Next is how Manglish works. When speaking in Malaysian English, it is common to put the suffix lah in sentence. This is because the lah word is very common in Manglish. It is originated in the original Malay. Lah is appended to the end of the word and is not separated by itself. For example, in a sentence, you can say that don't be so worried lah. Next is applying Chinese dialect in and when speaking English. This is widely used by the Chinese in Malaysia. For example, they will say, "Hiya, why are you so busybody?" using the Chinese dialect in the sentence. And lastly, the Malaysian English are grammatically incorrect. For example, in a situation when asking someone who is yet to get sick, they will say something like, "Hi, Dick, how come you're not sick yet, huh?" However, the correct way of saying it is, "How are you not sick yet?" So, your sentence is basically grammatically incorrect, but it's easy to understand since they have been speaking Manglish for quite some time. Manglish has its own positive and negative effects. So right now I will be explaining its positive effects. Manglish is easy to understand for a non-full-time English speaker because it uses a very simple English and is a mixture of multiple language at once. It is also locally used and is a good way of helping the locals to communicate with each other. It also helps to build confidence when trying to speak English, as it helps us to improve our pronunciation day by day. And lastly, it is very unique as no other country in the world mix multiple language when trying to communicate in English. The negative effects of Manglish. First, it is mostly grammatically incorrect because the locals tend to use multiple language in the sentence, and also they tend to use the Chinese dialects when trying to communicate with each other using the English language. It is not recommended for students to use Manglish in school as it may not help them improve their speaking. It can also cause confusion between a true English speaker and a non-English speaker. For example, when a foreigner tries to communicate with the locals using the Manglish, and it, the foreigners may not be able to understand them fully. And that is all from your language officer. Thank you.